When you have an aha moment like that, it's the manifestation of that next identity that's making itself known.
Hello beautiful people, welcome back to Mickey Farmer Show again. Same surrounding, I'm still in village, my own village, in my farms in India. And right now I'm sitting because I've been through the challenges to enjoy this luxury of being in my home and enjoying these natural background sounds of birds, fresh air, all the other peaceful luxuries, and some of my family time. I'm not telling you that these things I'm just showing off, these luxuries that I'm telling you is more of like flexing. I'm just like exaggerating or something. No. Through this video, I'm actually gonna tell you something, especially to those, if you are someone who's going through struggles and challenges in your life. At this specific period of your time, you need to watch this video, because what I'm gonna give you, not just a hope, but a mindset, a belief in yourself, a belief in your faith, whatever you call it, in your God, in universe, whoever you believe in, and the faith to have in the process that this will be past. The challenge, the struggle that you have in your life at the moment is gonna go away, and end of the day will give you fruits, a sweet one which you can enjoy for the rest of the life. And this fruit that you're gonna get by end of this challenge is gonna be something that you have wished for. So now it's up to you how you're going to nurture this situation, and that's what I'm going to tell you in this video. So many times we have challenges in our life, right? As maybe you are one of them who's going through different struggles. Most of the times is financial struggle. Some of them have health issues, health struggles. Some of them have disease. I'm sorry to say this, but this shall pass. Don't worry, don't think too much about it, because the more you're gonna think about the problem, the more problem is gonna come to you, not the positive outcome out of it. So why I'm making this video is actually, it's an interesting story, okay? Let me give you a story first. The story is, a few years ago when I was starting out my journey in Singapore, I have told so many times to all the people that I come across that are, some of the speeches that I've given on the stages. I've told my story so many times. And this is one of the interesting one because I'm so proud of it. And at that time, let me tell you, so in 2017, in the end of, like somewhere around December in 2017, I was in Singapore, didn't have any skill, couldn't speak English. I used to do dishwashing jobs, okay? And at that time, I used to earn like $20 a day, which wasn't enough to, pay for my food, tuition fee in my house and stuff. So I was used to live on like riverside. And at that time, I used to feel like this is one of the most struggle period because I haven't came across to this situation ever in my life in India. So that time it was the most challenging part of my life. I used to tell God, why it's happening to me? Like, this isn't what I have dreamed of. I felt like maybe Singapore and maybe overseas country is place where I can build my dreams up, I can build my life and this and that. But this isn't something that I've wished for, and why are you giving me this situation right now? So, and it was full of struggles, didn't know what to do, didn't know how to speak properly. So there's an interesting thing happened in my life at that time. And that was, I came across to a guitarist. Okay, the guy used to busk on the streets. I will also put a picture on the side so you can have a look. And I came across this guy, so I fast forward, he lost his things. He was American, he lost all the stuff in Singapore. That's why he was just like playing on the streets so that he can get enough money to save up for his ticket so that he can go fly back home. And okay, all the things, fast forward, I came across to him and I told him my story. He saw that, he saw like I'm struggling and all the things were happening. But he knew somehow how to burst in Bollywood songs, okay, as Bollywood songs, like all the Hindi songs. So I played one song for him. I said, okay, you play something on your guitar, and I will sing a song. And I sang a song in Bollywood, and somehow he got impressed. I couldn't explain to him, but this is what he told me. He said, "Man, look, you're living on the street, and maybe you can pair up with me and we can sing on the streets. We can get enough money so that you can pay for your home and shelter or like your own expenses, and I can have some for myself too." So I said okay, and we exchanged numbers, started to practice. We started to sing along the streets, Little India, Orchard Tower, all those places in Singapore. We started to sing, and can you imagine, in the first day itself, the guy who used to earn $20 for like 10 hours of working, I made $50 in 30 minutes. 30 minutes of playing and singing songs, I made $50. I was like, oh my goodness, it's like plenty of money at the moment. I used to feel like I'm rich. But yeah, I mean, that's interesting. So we did this thing for like 3 to 4 weeks, and I have enough so that I could pay my tuition fee. I even pay like one of the installments for my tuition fee. I even had house that time. And afterwards, the guy left Singapore. He went to America. So, and at that time, that story didn't like really catch up my attention because I was just taking life as it is. And but like after a few months and after a year also, like explaining this story to different people, and when they give back the lessons that I've got, they just say it was just like God's thing. Universe was planning something good for you. That's why this guy came into your life and you made up some money, you improved your situation. That's how it happened. And maybe it is true also. And that's what I wanted to tell you. So it doesn't really matter whatever the situation you have at the moment. Think about it from a wider perspective. What is this situation trying to teach me? What could be the lesson? See with like proper attention and awareness what's coming for you in this situation. Okay? Maybe someone who's stranger, someone who is your known ones, is coming to your life in your struggle period and offering you help. And maybe that's the way universe wants to help you. I want you to think from a wider perspective, because most of the time it happens, we have our egos that we don't want to take anyone's help. But no, you should be open to take or receive help also, because this could be a messenger of universe, messenger of God. We believe in angels. Angels doesn't appear in like a ghost form or with wings. Angels are actual humans. God just gives them an idea that, okay, go help this guy. That's how this whole universe works. That's what I believe. Because when a situation will come up, a problem or a bad situation will come up, somehow you will get help. Somehow you will just get help. And most of you think maybe you are lucky, that's why you do that, and it doesn't happen to most of us. But this is where you are wrong, because it could go both ways. Sometimes you are so cold-hearted, believe in God that God is gonna help you out, and sometimes you don't believe God is going to help you out, but you have to do something by yourself. You have to actually go out and analyze your situation so that you can find enough help. But as I said, the help is going to be there. The help is actually there. Sometimes God put you in test, universe put you in test to see how you handle the situation. And sometimes handling situation actually means working out on things and actually putting the hard work into it and seeking for solutions. Okay, and when you seek for solution, guess what? As I say, universe has already given you a prepare a health kind of or like a solution kind of thing for you. You just have to go and do some work and find that particular solution for yourself so that you can be, free from your challenge. That's how it works. And man, I can't tell you enough, but this thing actually is a truth, and that is your belief in positivity and belief being an optimistic person, that whatever happens in your life, bad, especially bad, it has a good thing behind it. Sometimes bad situation come in a bad phase from the outer phase, but at the back end it brings you the fruit, it brings you the positive outcome. Now I want you to put this whole thing what I was explaining on the side, and I want you to tell this. Don't you think it's so funny? When we are happy, we always say thank you universe, thank you God for doing all those things, and we always just feel this gratitude. We always give our gratitude towards God, towards people, towards family when we are in good situation. But when we are in bad situation, we forget our value of gratitude. We started to curse. And as I say, this is how universe tests you. Because universe or God, whoever you believe in, whoever is the higher energy that you believe in, give you a test whether you are actually capable of the particular dream or particular thing, particular desire that you have wished for. You need to be deserving. Okay, you need to prove yourself that you deserve this, and you can only prove through challenges. And challenges are actually there. Tests by God or by people are actually there to make you stronger. So make sure that you accept those challenges to actually learn from them and see what strength and which strength you are gaining. Sometimes it's a mental strength, sometimes it's a physical strength, and sometimes it's a mental strength or financial strength. There are so many people on YouTube, there's so many gurus, and I respect them because they always exaggerate that failures are part of your success. Why? Because when you fail, you learn something. And failure actually means the challenge. It's not something completely shut it down. It's not about that. It's about a challenge comes to your life and you overcome it. And now you have this belief in yourself that you have overcome one challenge and one failure. Now you can do others too. Then you're better at your life. You do things in a better way. Now, I want you to understand this phenomena in terms of this whole universe is observing you every single moment, every single time, and every step of your life. Whatever word you speak is being heard. Whatever action you take is being observed. Whatever you do, even though you sleep, whatever you speak, whatever you think, is being observed by the universe. And if I will explain more and more, this whole thing is going to come into one loop. The whole thing is going to get repetitive again and again, that you have to be positive all the times. Sometimes it's all about, just showing off your gratitude. And I think gratitude is the best practice that you can do, that you can perform. If you have a bad situation, be grateful for that. Be grateful for the luxuries you have. Take life as it is. I wouldn't say I didn't have challenges. I did have challenges. When I was younger, I had different challenges. Now I have different challenges. Everyone has different challenges at different stage of life. And they all grow. We all grow. It depends on how we take the situation, how we take that challenge. Do we take it in a bad way or negative or a good way? So right now, I just want to encourage you to whatever situation you have at the moment, just take it in a positive way. Things gonna get better for you. Have faith in the universe, have faith in your God, whoever you pray to. Just have faith in yourself. If you don't pray to anyone, you believe in yourself, just have faith in yourself, because this is your responsibility. So take your responsibility and be willing to put in the hard work. Because if you just want to be lazy and you just want to sit down at home, that curse on situation, God and universe, that nothing is going good for you, then nothing is going to good for you. Nothing is going to happen good for you, okay? So you have to put in a bit of work, a bit of challenge. You have to push yourself a bit so that you can clear that test, okay? There are so many examples that I can give you to prove this point. The tests and challenge and struggles are there to actually see whether you deserve that particular job, particular gift or not. Because every single time, look, whenever you clear any challenge, whenever you clear any struggle, there's a reward after this, right? In your real life also. The best example is when you join any company, when you go for a new job and you probably get the new job. 3 months or 6 months are your probation period. Why do that probation period happen to you? You know why? Because so they can prove to themselves that you are actually deserving that particular role. You deserve that role. You are best fit for the role. Whether you can do this job properly or not. That's why. And once you clear that probation period, guess what? You're good to go. That's how it works. I'll also another example, which is construction workers. So the first day you go to a construction site, you don't have any job, you just join construction. The first day they will give you the hardest things ever. And that's what happened to me. They give you hardest things. Okay, dig the land, carry these bricks, do the hardest job ever. They will purposely give you the hardest things so that they can know if next day you show up, that means you can actually take that pressure, because you have already proved yourself that you can do this job. Because construction job is one of the toughest jobs ever. That's why tests, challenges, struggles are there, are placed for you on your journey so that you can prove yourself you are actually worthy of the gift that you have desired or wished for. So don't worry if you are going through a struggle or challenge, things are gonna get better for you. Have faith in yourself. Keep putting the work. That's what universe wants. That's what God wants. Okay? And sometimes your first 10 years or first 20 years or 15 years are full of struggles. And God gave you that because after 15, 20 years, you're gonna have all the way better days for you. I always remember this thing by, when I was in India and I was planning to go overseas in Singapore, my dad told me one thing: son, you my only son, and going to a new world, going to a world where no one knows you, where you may have a lot of challenges, is actually like going to a war. Because wherever you're going to step on, it's actually like an attack to you. So this attack could not be physical attack, but it's going to be an attack on your mental health. It's going to be attack on your physical health. It's going to be attack on your knowledge. It's going to be an intellectual attack. Could be so many attacks, but it's actually like a war, and you have to fight with it if you want to win this life. So that's what I want to tell you. Be strong, stay strong. You can do it. Anyone can do it. You just have to see your situation with an open mind, that this is going to give you a good reward. You just need to pass this situation. You have to put in the work. And with that being said, I'll see you in next video. Till then, take care. Bye bye.